What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, me going over the amazing 2024 festival. Y'all, you can't make this up. The amazing 2024 festival. We're here, man. This is a summer update as well, guys. As you can see, the main unit being a UR festival, Sabnak from the Catastrophe storyline. Yeah, I mean, she's finally here in the game, and let's talk about it. So I guess what we'll do then, here, let me refresh the page. Like right now, guys, the patch notes just dropped. You know, the website's breaking. You know, I'm trying to see here if we can see these images, but it seems like they're just not going to pop up. So what we'll have to do is just go through and see Sabnak's kit and all that first. So yeah, let's click on the gotcha thing right here, and let's see if we can get into her banner and talk about it. But yeah, man, I mean, so far though, from what I saw about the kit, she seems pretty solid. We just gotta see exactly what it's all gonna be about. So amazing summer, yes sir. We got the kit here, so what I'll do is I'll copy this and I'll put this in a Google Translate tab here. So we'll just put that there, and we'll go back to the announcement. I actually want to see the banner first, guys. Let's see the banner first. Alright, so we got this is a tough festival. This is tough because they don't got any like recent UR Fests on it. They don't, man. So Sabnak's the only UR Fest on the banner. They got Demon King, Light Liz, Queen Diane, Purgatory Melly, Esterosa, Infinity Merlin, and then the rest filler is just kind of unknown, Ragnarok. Yeah, man, I don't know, guys. This doesn't seem like a great banner, I'll be honest. Like the most recent unit on this list of festivals is Demon King, and I mean, he's still viable, but I mean, I don't know, man. And then in terms of characters that help Sabnak out, for you guys that don't know, she is unknown, so she's gonna work alongside other unknown units. So like Tyr, you know, Green Freya, I guess, is on the team as well. Azohawk as a backline is solid for that team. I mean, they got LR Liz on the banner too. It's all right. It's all right. Let me see. So you can get her at 900 pity. 600 and 300 also do have a UR chance at getting her as well. They do have a power up gotcha ticket banner where she's rate up, and I think the total rates is 6% on that. So yeah, I mean, that is the banner, guys. So let's talk about the unit itself and what she's able to do. So starting off with Shadow of the Deep Night, or a Deep Sea Nightmare Sabnak. So at the start of the battle, grant yourself Shield of Dark Shadow for 1 turn, and at the start of the ally's turn, if 2 or more enemies are participating in the battle, grant illusion deepening to the enemy with the lowest percentage of remaining HP. Gives illusions to other enemies, and then also when you damage an enemy with the delusion effect, the illusion deepening and hallucinations are applied to the enemy are removed, and you will, when you deal damage with the Dark Shadow effect, you'll be given 1 after effect for each enemy, and when the maximum number of stacks is reached, it will be cancelled and give you the Shield of Dark Shadow for 1 turn. So Shield of Dark Shadow or Dark Shield Shadow is going to provoke the enemy, reduce damage received by allies of unknown race by 20%, and additionally reduce damage received for yourself by 30%. And then Deepening Illusion is going to add Mental Collapse effect when cancelled, and then Hallucination is going to add Mental Collapse effect when cancelled as well. And then the Deepening Mental Breakdown effect is going to be attack-related abilities -20, will be cancelled if damage taken during the enemy's turn. When released, the enemy will have a stun effect for 1 turn. So that's for the Deepening of the Mental Breakdown. So pretty much after you AoE once, and then you AoE with the card that applies Deepening of Mental Breakdown, you get stun on the enemy, which is pretty good. And then Mental Breakdown is going to be attack-related ability -20%. Damage on an enemy turn when released, the enemy will be unable to use single or all target skills for 1 turn. Yeah, so I think what this means is you're only allowed to use single target skills and not all target. I think that's what it means, because on the live stream when they did it, it only sealed the AoEs. And then yeah, and then what is that? Shadow. The Shield of Shadow, I think, or the Shadow effect is going to be critical defense plus 20% and can be stacked up to 3 times as well. And another thing, guys, is that she is a Unity character. So at 6 out of 6 for Unity, allies attack related ability will be increased by 13%. It's allies, that's pretty good. And their defense related ability will be reduced by 5. So hey man, I mean, that's not just like this unit alone. That's allies. I didn't even see that, so that's really good. Alright, hopping into her kit. So she's double ranged. Deals delusional damage equal to 250% of attack power to all enemies. Delusion is going to be crit rate increased by ×2 depending on the enemy. For each hallucination, deepening, or hallucination, critical damage when using skills plus 50%. So depending on the debuff on the enemy, or for each of them, pretty much you do more damage on that skill. So yeah, you definitely want to use that like second and most likely, right? And then Biting Shadow here is deals shadow damage equal to 300% of attack power to all enemies. Shadow is going to be pierce rate increased by ×3. And then enemies affected by the deepening mental collapse or mental collapse effects when using skills, attack related ability plus 40%. And for each enemy incapacitated, so like stunned, you get the damage dealt plus 20%. And then on her ultimate, you're at 6 out of 6. Give a deepening mental breakdown effect to all enemies for 2 turns. Adds a 50% increase in attack related ability. Also, except for mental breakdown and mental breakdown deepening effects, removes debuff effects on yourself. And then deals fatal damage equal to 600% of attack power to all enemies. That's, you know, obviously spike damage, guys, so that's gonna be really strong. And then for her like ultimate passive effect, it's gonna be when you participate in the battle, the illusions on the enemy will deepen and the illusions on the enemy will increase. Each time you unlock one, your basic stats increase by 5% up to a maximum of 50. So every time that you like cleanse one of those abilities, apply a stun or the seal, you're gonna get a 5% increase in basic stats. And I don't know if that's scaling on the dupe level. We gotta see actually in terms of the basic stats. Let me see here. So let me actually translate this and see what's scaling on the ultimate. So effects on the ultimate mental breakdown. Okay, so the 5% basic stats, it doesn't matter in the ultimate dupe level. So you get that up to 50% no matter what, which is really good. That's a really good part of her kit, because it doesn't mention anywhere here that it's going to be changing that, right? Attack related, yup. Attack power, effects on the enemies, right? Debuff effect removed, right? So so she's gonna be really solid, man. She's gonna be really solid. So there is the kit right there, guys. There's the banner. Let's go on to the rest of the update here, see what else we got cooking with this festival. You know, still some of these images haven't loaded up here, but yeah, I mean, we'll scroll down and see what else we got. 7 Plagues, Sacrifice, Chapter 2, Endless Nightmare is open. So they show the other nightmares as well. And we have obviously Chapter 2 of the story, guys. They mentioned this in the dev notes, so we're obviously getting it now with the celebration. Yeah, I mean, you know, we'll see. I mean, the other characters look pretty good too. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. They cooked. And then for the outfits here, as you guys can see right here, we got 3 new outfits for Sabnak. And yeah, I mean, each of them look pretty good. They're all UR as well. They got 3 UR. If I'm not mistaken, they don't usually do this. So 3 UR outfits instantly for her, I mean, is a W. So there you go, man. You guys can definitely pick up her outfits as well, starting on July 11th for free to play. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be for individual sales. And then moving on, guys, we got a new card set. So let's translate this and I'll show you guys exactly what this is as well. So it's going to be attack related ability of goddess increased by M%, and when goddess allies are under buff effects, damage dealt to enemies increased by X%. It's going to be up to 5%, up to 5%. So you know, just kind of, you know, a solid effect right there. And then we do also have backline support. Wow, it's backline support. Camilla Holy Relic. Increases the attack power and pierce rate of allies of unknown race with 4 or less ultimate move gauge by 20%. Also, if an enemy uses a skill during the enemy's turn, their attack related ability will be reduced by 5% for 1 turn, applies before skill activation. That's solid. I mean, you know, it kind of feels like a little bit like Festival Zeldris Holy Relic in that sense. I mean, you know, we'll see exactly how this is gonna go, but this is from the Ratatosker, guys. So another Rat Relic. It doesn't even seem to be like a worthwhile one. But yeah, I mean, she does get a Holy Relic with that. And then we do also have the festival characters being added to the coin shop, so you can exchange for them if you do have dupes. Moving on now, we do have the diamond bonus events. So it's going to be the tickets available. They got a bunch of packs here. I think the images haven't loaded up, but it's completely fine. We don't really need to show the packs anyway. Yeah, this is just if you're like a spender, then obviously you're going to be spending and getting the packs. But we have the amazing, guys, the amazing summer season login bonus. So as you guys can see, you get 30 tickets, and I think it was 150 gems. So 150 gems plus 30 tickets, you get 270. By the end of the live stream, guys, I calculated that we had 409 total gems and tickets mixed as well, right? So I calculated tickets into this, but we do have 409. But we could do the recalc. So we have right here, it's going to be 90 plus 150, and we're at 240, because remember that 3 multis is 90 on the banner technically, right? So we have that, and then we got another multi here that was free, so we can add 30 as well, because 10 tickets is 1 multi, right? So that's going to be in the special missions. And then moving on from that, guys, we got the little like blessing event, so nothing super crazy with that. Just your standard kind of blessing event. We do have the summer season artifact wish gacha event coming back. This is really good because this, you know, allows you to get some card sets that you were missing, man. So this is really good. You can wish list some of the cards you're missing and then get the card sets fully sorted out, which is really good. Yeah. So seasonal artifacts are not included in this list though. So everything other than seasonal artifacts are included. So that's fine. I think the festival ones are usually the ones that are really good for like Heroes Arena and stuff like that. So those are the ones you're usually going to need. And then we do have the Hog's Treasure Hunter event, guys. So this is just going to be one of those like little like events where you turn the FPS really low and then you go through that. So that's going to be available. And then, yeah, you're going to get a bunch of rewards. You get 10 gems at the end. So we'll add that as well to the total. I actually did not add that, I think, in my initial calc. So we're at 280 right there. And then world quest right here. So it's just going to be the summer world quest. Nothing super crazy. You can get gems from this. I'm not going to calc this because this is random. But you do have a chance of getting gems from that. And then also the Demai Beast materials. So there is that as well. And then we do got the story event as well. This is a special little like story event. And then we do also have the Lamech, I think it is, the extermination battle event. So, you know, when the entire you know, community gets it to the max percent, I think we do get gems for that. Yeah, so this is what it's gonna be. So you get 30 gems right there, so we can add 30. That's gonna be part of the, you know, when actually going through the fight. They do got some LR coins, they got some artifact wish things, they got a free outfit right there for Merlin. It looks like, oh wait, I think that might be a free headpiece for what's her name as well, Sabnak. So that's pretty solid actually. And then yeah, so good stuff right there. You do have the Solgris Big Reward Dungeon Part 1 as well, so that's going to be some rewards there. They got some furniture makeover. I think the effects for the furniture are still the same. I don't think those are going to change. Only sets can be purchased. This sucks. So this is only paid for outfits, guys, and these are some summer fits. Unfortunately, they are only paid for at the moment, man. And then these costumes are going to be 30 gems each, and they're bringing them back. So if you guys do want to pick these up, and there are some more as well, they're just not showing. Yeah, and then they have the Diamond Festival payback. I'll refresh the page to see if we can get to the bottom again. Yeah, okay, so let me see here. Let me scroll up. Yeah, so right here, Diamond Festival payback. You get the SSR outfit for Sabnak. Remember, she is a UR festival. So that's going to be available right there. These are the rest of the outfits here as well. And then, yeah, we scroll down. We got a King Exchange event. That's really good. We always love King Exchange. And then the Seasonal Festival Development Support event held. So just going to be a bunch of boosting events. And then we do have the Hot Pass with the free Percival outfit. Yes, sir. I saw it on the live stream. So this will be the new free Percival outfit. And they also added Summer Lilia's outfits in the Hot Pass exchange as well. So there we go, guys. And then the battle event right there. And then another battle event as well. And then they added some of the changes that they mentioned from the dev notes. So improve the speed or the setting speed of the equipment additional effect. So it's just going to instantly do the effect now. And then the amount, oh no, it's 5 times. Okay, so 5 times speed now. Okay, so when using continuous setting, the individual setting function for additional effects and values will be removed. The effect gauge for the pop-up when applying continuous will be improved, so that it changes all at once. So you can get it all at once. That's good. That's really good. And then they added 3 times to some PvE content. So now you can do 3 times speed on a lot of your content. So battle speed increase for Heroes Arena, Demonic Beast Battle, Training Cave, Underground Labyrinth will be increased to ×3. That's nice. So we'll definitely take that. And then increase the number of artifact cards packs opened and improved presentation. So you can open up to 100. I think is the max right there. Or maybe infinite. You can just open infinite of them. As long as you have them in your inventory. So that's really nice. And then UI improvements to Battle Screen and Balor's Eye buff/debuffs. Okay, so this is really good. So this actually shows us now what effects are on us. Wow, that's a lot better. And it shows the debuffs and the buffs that you have. Yeah, no, that's really good. I actually like this change a lot. That's gonna help you knowing, you know, what effects are on you. Bro's going into Rat House with a level 5 UR go through. Okay. Yeah, and then they show the debuffs now like this instead of like on the side there. I think that's fine. And then you can like see a little pop-up explaining what each buff and debuff does. So that's a lot more informative for sure. And then, yeah, they improved the boss battle screen configuration and bulk appearance system. So it looks a little bit better now in terms of the new update. There we go. And then added legend evolution filters to the character screen, so it shows only the LR characters, which is good. And then improved costume bulk upgrade function, so you can now upgrade all the way to max from like SR, let's say, which is pretty good. And then yeah, and then they also add character awakening system reorganized, so now it's going to show you where you can do all stars at once. Yeah, so you can just do +1, +1, +1, +1. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then they added basic stats in equipment pop-up and improved UI. So now it's going to show the gauge of the basic stats now on the roll. That's good. Like, that spot was always empty anyway, so I actually do like that change. I think that's pretty good. It'll also show you if the base stat is maximum, it'll turn gold. That's good. And then improve the character alignment save function on the team screen, and then improve the packed or pack shop pop-up. So yeah, there we are, guys. And then Astronaut's outfit will be in the shop now for 20 gems if you want to buy it. And then season 7 Labyrinth, or season 7 Heroes Arena, Sabnak will be the boost unit for the rest of it. And then Astronaut and Percival will run out as the 20% all stats boosters. So there we go, guys. So that is going to be it for the patch notes right there. A bunch of stuff. I mean, we got a bunch of quality of life. We got the brand new festival and the banner. Let me know your guys' thoughts on, man. I feel like the banner is not that crazy, but again, Sabnak's a UR festival. It's hard to miss up on these UR fests, and they are giving a lot of currency. Remember that my original calc, because they mentioned some gems on the live stream. I think the total calc was like 409 gems. So you can honestly add that to your gem count right now, and you'll know how much you're gonna have total. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it for the update. Hope you guys did enjoy the patch notes, and we'll see you guys on the next one, man. Peace out. Have a great rest of your day, guys. See you later, man.